You're watching 30 Miles Out Kayak Fishing TV. 30 Miles Out is presented by McCain High Performance Rods. Make every cast count.
Well, good morning, everybody. Teresa and I had decided we were going to go kayak fishing BTB offshore this morning. She started feeling under the weather, decided she didn't want to come, so I decided, well, instead of scratching it, since we do have a north wind, I'll just go ahead and go by myself, breaking my cardinal rule of always, using the buddy system. So I filed a float plan. I told Teresa where I was going to be in a text, told her what I was doing, how far I was going, exactly where I was launching. I figured it'd all be okay.
I'll do a little bit of rigging and go out and catch some bait. Getting tired of being on the fish. I'll get them off. Going to put a general purpose live bait usage, $20 hauler. I always pull that. Time to launch. Say, just me and you today, guys. Teresa wasn't feeling very good. I said, it's gonna be like a swimming pool. I'll go alone. So here I am. All right, I just saw a king jump over the horizon into the sky. It had to be at least 15 to 20 feet high. Hopefully I'll catch some live bait here in a second. See what happens. There we go. Jigging my little spoon, got something. Oh, it came off. All right, my hand line worked. Yeah. Got a little sardine or something. Killer. He's going out for sure. All right, so let's put this guy. He's a little small for this, but this rig, the spacing I have. But all right, there we go. This is a cigar minnow. Must be on a good spot. Put him in the old Mirage drive. Cooking with grease now, people. I'm in a sea of jellyfish. Check that out. Bunch of big old pink things. They're awful pretty, but I bet they hurt like hell. Got a couple baits, so I'm gonna go ahead and start trolling. I got lots of artificial too, so. Bring this spoon in. I got one fish on this spoon. Awesome. But that's all right. I got plenty of bait. Let's get to rocking. I'm gonna start trolling. Got a fish on. Let me reel this in. Tangled up on the line I just put out. Hey. Spanish mackerel. That's pretty. Hit that little sardine thing we caught. Yeah, man. Nice little Spanish. You'll do. Well, that's pretty. They're just beautiful colors on these fish. All right, guy. Chill out for a moment. Just one moment, please. to stay real organized, BTB folks, because it can get real chaotic real fast. So we actually have a north wind kicking at 9 miles an hour. And messing with that Spanish and stuff, I noticed that I was way far out. A lot further than I wanted to be. Of course, I can make good time with this Hobie Outback with the Mirage Drive, but still, man, you got to pay attention. That north wind is blowing a little bit this morning. It's not, we're used to having a south wind always pushing you back to shore. But when the north wind's blowing, it's blowing you to Cuba. So you got to pay attention, especially if you're doing what I always preach, and if you're going alone, you know, which I don't like to do BTB alone. It was just such a pretty morning, and it was kind of my only option. So I'm just playing it safe, paying attention, watching what's going on. Got one Spanish in the boat so far. See what else we can hang. Just got a whack on this line right here. It's got a nice whack. Maybe we should bring it in and see if we got it off. That 9 mile an hour north wind ain't no joke, man. I mean, it's cool, it's beautiful, makes for no seas. Oh yeah, look, shredded me up. I'm just gonna troll up and down the beach here. Wow, I see some bait just spraying, dude. I mean, spraying. Looks like birds. All right, people, I'm going to drop some crazy baits down. Got a Sebile. There's a testament to the stability of the Outback. This dude. That's a big dude. A little steel leader on him, so you don't get knocked off by a king. Boy, man, you turn your back for a moment, and that darn north wind just blows you right out. Deep diving crankbait. It's actually really cool because I can put out a surface bait like those kingfish lines. Those kingfish leaders, they pretty much run on the surface. This dude will dive way down and stay out of the way of that one. This 9 mile an hour breeze has picked up to about a 12, and every time I look at my phone or anything, another quarter mile, I'm out a quarter mile. Stopped to fight that Spanish, I was out a mile and a half. If I wouldn't have been paying attention, I'd have been out 2 or 3 miles like the blink of an eye. The further out you get, the stronger the wind gets. So since I'm alone, it's sketching me out. I'm going back in close. I'm not gonna push the envelope. If I get too far out and I gotta really hump it to get back in, my asthma might kick in, Lord knows what, and I'm alone. So gotta know your limitations. I know mine. 12 mile an hour offshore wind blowing me out to Cuba. Not good. Can't come back into that too hard for too long before I'll run out of steam, and then I'll keep blowing out and out and out. So gotta pay attention out here, especially if you're alone. Never a good idea. I'm just being crazy this morning. I'm gonna goof off up here in the surf, see what else we can find. All right, change plans, people. Change plans. That's awful pretty. I think I'm gonna go grab some casting rods, throw some baits. I got them. All right, I brought a couple of my favorite bait casters to the beach, and I'm gonna put on some plugs, some top water and suspensions, and yeah, I got my old beast. Got some fluorocarbon here, some Berkeley Fluoro, 40 pound. Do my quick connect. Double them up, put them over tip hangers, 3-4 times. 1, 2, 3. Ah, sand flies. Suckers draw blood, man. 4. Wet it and pull it together. We'll start with this dude right chunk. Nothing impressive though, something small. Small jacks or something. Lost them. I'm gonna keep on cruising down the beach here. Oh, snap! Snap! What was that? Holy smokes! See that swirl? Holy smokes, follow me to the boat. Dang, that was big too.
Well, I threw plugs for a good while, had a couple big fish following me in. That was about it. Yeah, man, I was playing it cool on camera. But I tell y'all what, when I looked up and I was 2.5 miles offshore thinking I was just like a quarter mile, man, I tell you what, I kind of freaked out a little bit because I was having to hump it to get back in, and I thought, man, if I have an asthma attack or something happens, I'm really screwed because I'm just going to keep going further and further out. I hope we learned a lesson today, and that's a 9-mile-an-hour wind, a mile out becomes about 12, 13, 14 miles an hour, and you're blowing further and further out. Always use the buddy system, folks. If you don't, stay alert, stay safe. Here's another complimentary beach scene. Until next time, keep your paddles wet, and we'll see you right here on 30 Miles Out.
Put your miles out. Put your miles out.